With dynamite in both hands, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has blown the doors off the boxing world as he's transcended from humble beginnings.
Oh, vicious right hand! Gervonta goes down!
Since conquering the world of featherweight fanatics, his transcendence to prosper up at lightweight has been overwhelmingly intriguing, and thus giving us the idea of reminiscing back over some of the most memorable times Gervonta took care of business.
I'm just waiting on my moment to show. So I'm definitely like, they woke up a beast.
With his current focus being on his pursuit at lightweight, it gives us a more than ideal starting point to get the ball rolling. And what better night to recap other than the one where he pulled off a convincing demolition job against Yuriorkis Gamboa.
You said Tank is an excellent fighter, but he has never faced anyone like me. Why don't you explain to the people what you meant by that?
He's had his glory. I've had mine. Been champion in 3 different weight classes. We're putting work in.
I saw that he said something to Tank in the face-off. Can you ask him what it was that he said?
He said something in English, and I said something back, but it was more along the lines of, I don't know what the hell you're telling me because I don't speak English.
You guys have already sparred, and Tank did very well in that sparring session. Can you give us some insight on how you thought that sparring session went?
I don't know much, or I don't remember much, but the important thing is that we have a fight December 28th.
I know that he got out the ring quicker than
Erupting at the face-off, things got a little unsteady for Davis after weighing in. And stepping into the ring, not much changed in that sense either. After Gamboa's stubborn display of hardened resistance held up, whilst Tank loaded and landed his arsenal. However, several uppercuts later, the gap in youth, power, and ability prevailed, being the ultimate cause of victory.
Was his power more than you had anticipated or less?
He dropped him because he had he couldn't stand right. He had his foot broken.
The shot of the foot.
They say in the corner he wanted to quit, but his coach was like, nah.
After 2020's global events caused boxing to be put on pause for the time being, the back end fortunately opened up its doors to an array of fights that would warm up the boxing world once again.
It's easy fight to get made, and that's why I want to go against him and prove the fans that I'm not scared of nobody and I'm here to fight the best.
Stepping in this time, Gervonta took a cautious but meaningful step back to super featherweight, taking on household name Leo Santa Cruz.
So many pundits and so many people have said, man, yes, it's a great challenge, should be an exciting fight, but I think Tank's going to walk through this guy.
Everybody has their opinion. They could say whatever they want and everything. It's just my job to go out there and prove them wrong,
You said, quote, he's strong for the first 4 or 5 rounds. We have to be careful that he doesn't catch us with any of his big shots. But after that, he gets tired.
But despite putting up a brave effort in such a close fight, Leo eventually folded to the power, becoming yet another victim of the uppercut.
He got me with a good shot, he got me on the right spot, and I went down, but I think if I would have gone 12 rounds, I think I could have beat him. But
you said, well, maybe he didn't get hit with that many uppercuts, but the punch that Tank went to the entire fight was the uppercut.
I was there with him, I was banging, and I didn't feel the power at the first, but then he just caught me with that good shot. He just brought it out of nowhere, and he caught me.
He's got crazy fast twitchies, he can box, but he's so aggressive and he's vulnerable enough to counters that it's actually exciting.
8 months on, and yet another unexpected challenge presented itself for Tank. This time, taking a risky step up to face a 140-pounder.
I fully intend, on those plans come Saturday.
He'll find out come fight night, how much, the size difference can make, especially, with 2 weight classes.
Despite Barrios not standing much ground as an elite competitor in his division, the huge height and overall size disparity wasn't something that could be taken lightly. And with Mario able to use his size initially forcing Tank backwards, it appeared to make for that extra bit of excitement come the championship round.
Find an opening for that left hand just like that.
What happened, Mario, in the 8th round? A lot of people questioned, would he have the power coming up from 130 to 140? And he caught you twice and knocked you down twice in that 8th round.
Like I said, Tank's explosive. He caught me slipping, and I mean, it's boxing.
First time I had ever touched the canvas. For like the first week, man, it was weighing on me pretty heavy.
The weight, wasn't coming off, as easy as, it once was. But again, that wasn't, it's not an excuse whatsoever. Gervonta just happened to be, the better man that night.
Known for being the mini Mike Tyson of his division, seemed to always give Tank that polarizing attraction for viewing. However, when Pitbull Cruz was lined up as a last-minute replacement for Gervonta's hit list, it seemed another compact, fierce brawler was yet to join the lightweight conversation.
He believes he's got the real deal. He's 23 years old, and coming from Mexico City, they don't get any tougher and better than that.
It will be an exciting fight. I know he's coming, well prepared, and I'm coming well prepared. So
Gervonta is human. He hurts just like anybody else, and the blows that he's gonna land, Gervonta is gonna feel them.
Smaller in height and stature than Gervonta, concerned the public that this was just an easy stepping stone fight to hype Tank's current run. However, despite appearances, Isaac proved that he wasn't no pushover and that a 22-1 record held him as one of Davis's most difficult challenges to date. Unfortunately, hurting his hand during the bout caused Tank to revert back to his boxing etiquette, pulling off a narrow but satisfying enough unanimous decision.
Even though he didn't get the win, our star was born tonight.
What are your thoughts on him not wanting to rematch?
He realized tonight who Isaac Cruz Jr. was. He tried to intimidate him on numerous occasions. All Isaac did was fight harder and almost run him out of the ring.
I fought the way I fought. He fought the way he thought. There shouldn't be any excuses. The fight was the way that it was.
Quite some time, Rolly has been trolling Tank, and I'm sure on the night of December the 5th, Tank will be looking to do any and everything he can to finally shut Rolly up.
With 2022 now on the horizon, talks of the highly awaited mega fight with Ryan Garcia still appeared talk of the town amongst the roster. Yet still failing to arrive at the negotiations table, a previous failed fight attempt moved forward, manifesting itself in a loud and brash affair.
He a bitch, man. He a bitch for that, man. I could have cut the fight, man. I would twist an ankle or some shit. The fight's over, no? He's very emotional. He probably has estrogen.
Despite not facing anyone of the caliber of Gervonta, Rolly's verbal game, confidence, and 86% KO ratio combined managed to build up quite an audience, giving him a fair chance of causing the upset.
You really think you're ready for that?
I know what he can do, but I know what I can do. I'm a lot stronger.
And vowing to knock Tank out during the bout, Romero remained true to his word throughout, piling on pressure, troubling Davis quite often. However, managing to stay out of danger on the back foot, Gervonta capitalized upon a brief opening.
Like I said, I had him running like a bitch the entire fight. He got hurt multiple times, and he ran around. He was terrified of me. Y'all not looking at it from my perspective. I won, bro. But beating the f*** out of him, I got caught with a good shot. That's boxing, like I said, bro. Fourth round, he landed a bite on me, and I was like, that's this motherfucker. Got shit. He caught me with a shot, and when you're dehydrated, it just happens, bro.